method in which is basically used during counseling and the sessions. In this, a person need to speak about himself. The questions are directly asked. Like for example, I asked that what kind of problem you are facing. Are you beating your children? The direct questions are there. But in this, we allow the subject to speak about himself. We allow him to speak as much he can speak, and whatever issues, problems he's been facing, he can speak. But according to Alport, he suggests there is social disability and acquaintance. These are two terms or two characteristics in which is being the minus point of this test. What are these? In the first term, that is social disability. In this, one person is saying that in this, a person will only answer which he thinks that is socially right. He will not able to tell you the complete characteristics, complete types, complete characteristics of the thing. For example, as I asked, that we will going to ask him the direct question that are you beating your children? What will the person will say? Will he say directly yes, I am beating? No, he will never, because he know that if I say these lines, then the person, the in front, whoever the person is, he is going to judge us. So he speak only that things which is socially right, and in that also the socially right things are being only asked on one purpose, that is what the society think about itself. So the questions will be not always appropriate. Acquaintance means the situation in which the person is always think about the society and about the environment, and then he speaks about it. And the questions are always suggestible and not completely right. Okay. The next is MMPI. MMPI is the Minister Multiphases Personality Inventory. Now it has been refined to MMPI 2. Okay, it was given by Hartway and Mackley. Hartway and Mackley are the psychologists who have suggested this test. In this, 567 statements are there in which we need to answer in true and false. But the issue is that when we are getting the answers in true and false, then we cannot suggest the right personality in one or the other form, because mostly people answer it in true because they think that other going to be say the same. Okay, so there is some of the minus point also create. In these 10 subjects are there on which we are going to judge the personality. We never take 10 or 16 kinds of personality in one questionnaire, because it will shuffle the things and it will not give you the right result. So 10 subjects means 10 topics would be there. 10 on 10 characteristics the scale will be measured. The measurement problems will be like on depression, hypothermia, mania, bipolarity. These kind of disorders, psychoanalytical disorders will be there, and on that we are going to measure the personality. Okay, some question relate to depression, some hyperthenia or some mania. In these form the questions will be asked you, so that we will be able to get you in a right form, the right kind of personality. Now the next one is JMPI by Malik and Joshi. By Malik and Joshi, he has explained about the JMPI. JMPI is one of the personality trait in which was the sub part of MMPI, but in an Indian version. Okay, and it was given by the Indian psychologist. Next comes to the Eisen personality questionnaire, which is known as EPQ. In this, 32 personality traits are being talked about. We are going to talk about the 32 personality traits. In this, we need to measure about the emotional stability and instability, that a person is emotionally stable or not. Psychoanalytical personality has been measured in this. A person is introvert or extrovert, that has been also measured, that the person is reserved nature or a very friendly nature kind. Okay, the third direct method questionnaire of personality measurement is 16 PF. by Kettle. In these tests, there are 16 different kind of personality traits were being given, which I have also told you in the previous videos in the starting of the chapter. In this test, the declarative statements are there, the statements which are declaring something and we need to ask it. Okay, we need to answer it yes or no. Alternative to choices means options are there, that will you go with option A or option B, and you have to write which option will you select. Career guidance is also been occupied, means you've been getting some of kind of career guidance according to your personality traits. And then occupational testing means according to your job, the occupationally what you are doing, according to that we are going to test your personality. Okay, this is related with the 16 PL. Now come to indirect method. Indirect method, we have seen that the questions are completely direct, straightforward. You have to answer in A, B, C, D, yes, no, okay, or true, false, or agree, disagree, partially agree, but in this form. But here the things are projectively done. These are the tests. The indirect method is the projective testing. In this we have to take care that the questions which are asked from a person is not in a direct form. We have been showing them some pictures or some photographs or some pictures need to draw, and according to that we will judge their personality. In this we have to tell them, in direct method we have to explain the subject that you, for what you are going to do. Okay, is there direct method is something in which is related to the exact answer, that I am going to test your aggression level, and for the aggression level the person will answer in that form how he want you to judge him. Okay, but in this he doesn't know that what we are going to judge, because whatever we are going to find out is according to the unconscious mind, and we don't know what is going in a person's unconscious mind without reading their personality, and that personality can be only read by the scientific method. This is not as scientific as the indirect method. Okay, bringing out the unconsciousness, we are bringing out unconscious methods. Then stimuli is less structured. In this the stimulus is unstructured, there is no particular kind of question formation, the picture is there and you have to answer it in your own understanding. Okay, the person is not told about the purpose, we are not going to tell the purpose of the test, we are just saying that we are going to ask you some questions which are related to your personality, and let's start the okay. In this way we will instruct them. There is no correct or incorrect response, take care of this, no correct or incorrect, whatever the subject has told that is something, and from that we are going to find one kind of characteristic of the individual. Okay, which has been given in next point, that each response reveals something. For example, now just see this, I draw a box, I made something like this. Okay, now I tell you that see this picture and depict it. What can you see in this? You will see somebody will say that I am seeing 2S, or I am seeing something, somebody is rolling around and a rope, one woman is dancing with the rope, like this. Any question, any answer could be there with seeing that particular picture, and whatever statement you are giving, according to that statement we are going to find your personality with the help of manual. Okay, so the length, and it is lengthy and subjective, it is very lengthy as it take a long time, and time taking tests are there, which are indirect tests are time taking tests, whereas these are very subjective, means findatively we are going to project it in a form, so there are very subjective tests. Okay, qualitative analysis means whatever the person is saying we are finding its qualities, not we are not saying the quantity of the statement what he is speaking, how he is speaking, but what exact meaning of the statements are there, we need to find that. So we are stressed over the quality of the statement rather than quantity of the statement. That 10 sentences बोले है या 50 sentence बोले, that doesn't mean. But in that 50 sentence or in that 10 sentence, what he have defined him, in how he have defined himself as an characteristic, that is important in indirect method. Okay, according to direct method, I told you some kind of test, that is MMPI, JPMI, Eisen personality questionnaire, 16PF, which are the direct method test. But the indirect method test, there are 5 kind of tests which are known as projective techniques, okay, or projective technique test. First is Rorschach block test. In this 10 cards are there and you have to see the picture and depict it what you are able to see. I think you have seen a movie Love You Zindagi, right? In that song you will see that Shah Rukh Khan is showing cards to the Alia Bhatt and what she is been depicting that statements, so it is that kind, that is Rorschach block test. I will definitely give you a soft copy of this test so that you can understand what kind of test it is. Okay, then test TAT. In this you have to see the picture and then you have to answer it. Okay, you have to depict according to the picture what you are seeing, you have to write it. Okay, analyze the test. फिर Rosbing-Eisen test. In this also you have some statements and then you have to answer that statements. Then sentence completion test. In this sentence completion set, incomplete statements are there. For example, I write, I went abroad and then dash. Now you have to fill this statement. Now you will find out how what you will write in this statement will be correct. It's not something will be incorrect, but what you are going to write, according to that we are going to find your personality. Okay, then draw and person test. This is, in this you have to draw a person and on that person you have to depict a story. Okay, for example, I draw a lady here and then I draw a tree and now I am going to speak a story on this. Okay, I am going to tell about this condition, about the thing, that is what she is going to actually depict, her behavior, her feeling, anything we can say, and from that we are going to tell you that what actual meaning of the statement. Okay, so this is the test which are known as projective test. From this indirectly we find your personality and more accurately as compared to the direct method. Okay, direct method are very good, best one for the higher data, or when we need to collect a maximum amount of data. But when we want to do it on a particular person for a psychoanalytical testing, then what we need to do in this, only individuals are being done. So in this individual testings are there, but in this we can do on group as well. Okay, this is the also a big difference in these two tests. Okay, so you understand this. This is the last topic. For this you have finished your chapter, that is self and personality. Now I want that you go through the chapter, take the notes. I will send you the notes also in your group and also on the class. I will try to give it on the Google Classroom. So come and join the Google Classroom as soon as possible, class 12, because we are going to discuss and talk about many other topics related to psychology on that which comes in your syllabus, and it will also help you out to find the problems as quicker as it is. Okay, so let's take a break here and go for the next class which will come on Monday. Thank you and have a nice day.